I'm Niranjan. I'm from ECS department. My research interests are in computer vision and machine learning.
Hi, I am Pakhi. I'm a grad student from IST department.
Hi, I am Visveshwar. I am from the ECS department. We are from project
Deep
Deep
Side.
Side. So as you can see, there are two sides to this program. The one is the learning side. So in the learning side, as you can see on the diagram, gestures are being taught by the users. On the other side, there's the recognition and the evaluation side, where the signs once shown by the users are either recognized and then evaluated if asked to do so by. So there are two main reasons why we would like to move in this path. Why we would personally think this is a fantastic reason to pursue this project. One is to make Penn State one of the most inclusive places in the world for the deaf population, and the other one is to bring down the costs that incur whenever a person who's deaf kind of like wants an interpreter to be called. So this project, if implemented, would kind of like replace the role of interpreters, and hence the administrative cost, the administrative time, and also the the money spent on interpreters can be saved by Penn State, which is big bucks here. So as you can see, we have drawn out a flow chart about the amount of money that might cost to have an interpreter on an average at a place like Penn State. So without deep sign, there's an average cost of about $600 that might incur at each event that occur in Penn State that requires the help of interpreters. And let's say a student requires an interpreter throughout a semester, that might cost about $760,000 per year in case about three students require such facilities from Penn State. The net amount comes to around $800,000, which is not a small amount. And this big amount of money can be saved in case DeepSign is being implemented at Penn State. Even at a small scale, it might be able to spend big bucks if even it's able to replace 25% of the interpreter's cost per year, which might be a big amount. So, as discussed earlier in the other slides, we could see that Penn State spends about $800,000 per year for employing translators. If there's a market transition to, let's say, about 25% of the market is given to Deep Sign, the amount which would have primarily been $200,000 on translators and interpreters would just come down to $50,000 uh, under Deep Science revenue, and Penn State would end up saving $150,000. So the first step of the program is to run it, and as you can see, the hand is placed at the position where it's marked to be placed, and using histogram methods, we find the intensity to be recognized for the hand's palm region, and as you can see, it's being marked there. So now we are placing the hand in the region where recognition takes place, and as you can see, two gestures are being recognized: the yes sign and a shoe sign. So now we are trying to teach the model a new gesture, which is for the word no. So the model is trained by taking in 1200 or 1200 frames. Now we are fast forwarding the stuff here. So the model is now trained and is now capable of recognizing the no sign. So this again is for three words that we just included just now. One is for the word no, one is for the word yes, and the other one is for shoe. So as you can see here, we have constructed a preliminary stage of a UI. So as you can see, the predicted text there says yes, no, or shoe as words text. So as you can see, that is a sentence that is getting formed with multiple words.
Shu yes no.
You would have heard a text to speech converting API there being used. That's another thing that we have implemented there.
Yes.
There you go again.